So tomorrow I'm gonna be saying goodbye to it. Some of it. Most of it. Yeah, I don't think I've actually gotten a haircut in almost a year. It's been roughly 11 months, because I remember getting it cut for my sister's wedding a few weeks before that happened. I think on average I get like 2 or 3 of them a year, but for whatever reason, just ended up letting it go as far as it felt like it this time around. Hair is an interesting thing, because whenever you make a drastic change of it, you kind of consider it the next step in your evolution, like you end up feeling older. Like for a while I did associate shorter hair with being older just because people said, you know, I'd look it when I chop it off. There's definitely an awkward length that it gets to that's strikingly close to how I used to grow it back in like middle and early high school. But I feel like the optimal length is a little bit longer than that. And then anything past that, I don't know, I've just really liked it for some reason. Now obviously if you saw my last video, you saw all the different personas that I kind of incorporated it for. Because as much as I, you know, make fun of those things, I do happen to admire a lot of people from ages past who more often than not growed their hair out pretty fucking long. Now granted, a lot of them ended up chopping it off down the line. Some of them still keep it pretty long, like a lot of old school rockers. If they do have the good fortune of keeping their hair, even if it's, you know, receding a bit, they continue to grow it. And I figure genetically I have a 50-50 chance of either going bald or having really thick, scraggly hair in my twilight years, so only time will tell how that turns out. But yeah, this hair and I have seen a lot together. I was originally planning on covering this in Lanooski 2016, but God knows when I'm actually going to finish that. And it most certainly is not something worth growing out my hair up until that point, because I'm going to be cussing it by then. So yeah, tomorrow I'm just going to bite the bullet, get rid of it, partially out of necessity, and also in smaller part to wanting to prepare for something that may call for such a change in my appearance. I won't go into too much detail for it now because there's not really a whole lot worth talking about on that front. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Anyway, we had a good ride, my friend. I will see you when I see you, right? I'll enjoy one last good sleep with you. After which I'm sure is going to be a nightmare, as it typically is in the morning.